That match is just underway. 1 minute first period. Apparently it's a blood issue there, or something around the face there with Braden Sampson, as the Carwin match is back underway as well.
Trying to see, I turned away, I couldn't tell. I think Joe Carwin took the bottom position in the second period. He stands up and gets an escape. So the score now 2-1. Carwin losing that match so far. 1:30 left in the second period. They tie up forehead to forehead. Braden Sampson's match still tied at 0 in the first period. Sampson tried to trip down. Sampson gets thrown down.
Wow, he's in trouble.
Gets put on his back. He's going to be down 5-0 if he can last out these last couple of seconds. And he does, but he's going to be down 5-0 going into the second period.
That's why you can't judge by records, which I did. Considering that Sampson's a senior with a better record, Rusher's a sophomore with a losing record, but he's down big time. As they go to the second, and Akron today's only 1-4. They've got 2 wrestlers in this round. Tyler Hodiger is coming up at 126 pounds for Akron.
Joe Carwin still down 2-1 in his match in the second period. They're still tied up. Hasn't been any real shocks. There's a headlock by Reddick and pulls Carwin down, gets the 2-point takedown, and Carwin's flat on his back, and there's the pin by Justice Reddick of Platte Canyon.
In 3 minutes and 50 seconds, with only 10 seconds to go in the second period. The Beat Diggers finished 2-4 in the round.
Didn't see that coming.
So we continue with the Braden Sampson match. That's the first elimination match amongst area wrestlers. We have all 32 still alive, but at some point, some get eliminated. Could happen right now unless Sampson comes back. He just got an escape. He's down 5-1 with 1:13 to go second period. Only a 5-minute maximum that you can wrestle here in the Consolation side. Once we get a little break here, we'll have an update on the championship quarterfinals. As we have 7 more wrestlers in the second round of the Consolation after Sampson. Tyler Hodinger is coming up momentarily for Akron as well at 126 in Class 2A. The Farmers State Bank in Akron wants to congratulate all the area wrestlers. Farmers State Bank, providing service since 1915 with a hometown touch. That's the Farmers State Bank in Akron. And J&H Auto in Akron wishing the wrestlers good luck. J&H Auto, your local CarQuest dealer, 301 East 1st Street in Akron.
Braden Sampson looks like he hurt his shoulder again. He's got it wrapped out there. Still down 5-1 in his match. Coach is going to get a bunch of tape out. Tape him up good. So we got a break in the action there. The only area wrestler that I can see so far.
Now, Austin Creer, by the way, coming up for Sterling as well at 132 pounds in Class 3A, but we're still a few matches away. All right, here's the update of the championship quarterfinals. We'll do it by weight. At 106 pounds, Tanner Watson of Akron lost to Cameron Ham of Custer County in 1:43. Colby Duncan of Sterling at 106, 7-4 victory over Patrick Esparza of Centauri, so he's into the semifinals. At 113 for Brush, Conrad Cole, 11-1 victory over Monte Vista freshman Jose Duran. At 113, Reed Palzer of Akron lost 4-0 to Austin Coy of Swink. Also at 113 for Marino, it was Marcelino Baptista, 1-0 victory over Brendan Crum of Holly. So he's now 33-7 on the year. At 120, Mackie Sandoval of Brush lost 17-2 to Neff Maloof of Alamosa. At 120, Arashino Marino, 7-0 victory over Cole Burns of Holly. At 132 for Brush, Alec Peterson lost to Cole Kelly of Alamosa, 4-2. 138-pounder Tristan Keefe of Wiggins was pinned in 2 minutes and 23 seconds by W.D. Arnold of La Veta. Joel Contreras of Sterling, a 450 pin over Grand Valley senior Tucker Schultz. At 145, Levi Hodiger of Akron lost 10-4 to Wyatt Wade of Dolores. At 152 pounds for Brush, Jake Morrow, a 7-0 victory over Dolores Huerta sophomore Julian Gallegos. Josh Baker of Marino at 152 lost 4-3 to Brian Denton of Swink. Austin Spear of Akron at 160 pounds lost to Taylor Wyrick of Eads 9-8. He nearly beat a 37-0 wrestler, but he's into the second round of the Consolation. At 170 for Brush, Kyle Rosenbrock was pinned in 1 minute and 38 seconds by Bennett senior Caleb Copeland. Mitch Van Dern of Sedgwick County Fleming, a 104 pin over Charles Bustamante of Rocky Ford at 182 pounds. Also at 182, Garrett Walker of Wiggins, a 52-second fall over Centennial sophomore Jose Cisneros. Trace Elliott of Marino at 220, a 145 pin over Justin Lennox. Actually, Justin Lennox of Eads did pin Elliott in 1 minute 45, so Elliott is into the second round of the Consolation. Joe Carwin of Brush at 220 was pinned in 3 minutes and 50 seconds by Justice Reddick of Platte Canyon. At 285, Lane Bensky of Wiggins, a 20-second pin over Stephen Terrazas of West Grand. Also at 285, Reed Christensen of Akron, a 447 pin over Lorenzo Trujillo of John Mall. Braden Sampson, the first area wrestler here in the first round of the Consolation side. Looks like he's got some shoulder issues that are continuing throughout the course of this match, Jason.
He's now drawn a little closer. At the end of the second period, he got another 2 points. He's down 5-3 now. In the third period, the wrestlers are on their feet. Braden Sampson's opponent, Weldon Rusher from Custer County. They go out of bounds. Minute 20 left in the third period. Braden Sampson down 5-3. Rusher just going right after Sampson. Keeps tying up with Sampson, jerking on that shoulder. Sampson trying to turn that right shoulder to Weldon Rusher instead of exposing the left one. Rusher drops down to a single leg, throws Sampson down, but Sampson grabs a headlock on the way down, and that slips out, and Rusher's going to pick up the 2-point takedown. He'll go up 7-3 now with 55 seconds left in the third period.
YW Electric Association, that's YW Electric Association, excuse me, wishing all the Yuma and Washington County athletes good luck. Serving members since 1945. Visit YW Electric or call 345-2291.
Sampson really favoring that shoulder.
Yeah, I mean, he could be the better wrestler than Weldon Rusher, but when you're hurt, tough to maneuver.
Do you remember if he had that on at regionals?
No, I don't. In fact, I think Tyler Hodinger had some issues injury-wise. He had to win via wrestleback, but not Braden Sampson.
So maybe he heard it last night in his match.
And that was a match where he was pinned by Chance Randolph of Dove Creek in the second period. And it looks like Braden Sampson's season will come to an end. Yeah, he's going to lose the match.
9-3.
Yep.
Ends up on his back at the end of the period. So Braden Sampson, our first area wrestler, eliminated from the tournament.